Off a day, everyone. I'm Nestor Leconta with the Pacific Daily News. Here are the top stories from the PDN newsroom. There's still no word from the federal government about where a temporary Simon Sanchez High School campus will be built and whether it will be funded, says Guam Department of Education Superintendent Eric Swanson. Delays in federal funding could hold up the movement of Sanchez students from double session classes at John F. Kennedy High School to their own temporary campus, which is supposed to happen by GDOE's Christmas break. GDOE is asking the Federal Emergency Management Agency to help fund a temporary Sanchez campus, arguing the old school campus was destroyed by Typhoon Mawar. Construction time for a permanent replacement for the old campus has been estimated at 3 years, and whether Sanchez students spend those 3 years in a temporary modular school built in Jigo or a retrofitted Tumon Bay Mall will depend on what build option the feds are willing to pay for, according to Swanson. The superintendent last month said he expected a decision from FEMA by early August. In other news, Chamorros living in the States had 2 weeks of immersion in the language through the Programan Sinipok, or Adult Chamorro Language and Culture Immersion program held in California. The program, held at the California State University San Marcos, offered participants a chance to be fully immersed in the Chamorro language and culture. Alex White, one of the program's organizers, said about half of the participants were under 25, and some grew up in rural places without many Chamorros, so it was their first time to be in a room full of Chamorros. Michael Lujan Bivaco, who led the language classes, said there are tens of thousands of Chamorros in the diaspora, and many of them no longer have Chamorro speakers in their family. Bivaco said it was important to bring the immersion program to people in the diaspora who don't have the same connections as those who live in the Marianas. The CHamoru Land Trust Commission is finally moving forward in awarding new leases after a bill was passed into law in July. Bill 24637, now Public Law 37111, allows the CLTC to move forward with applications that have not been addressed since they were received in 1995. CLTC Acting Administrator Joey Cruz told commissioners during a Thursday meeting that staff, with the help of summer interns, contacted the next 48 applicants to ensure their contact information was updated. The Land Trust expects to send those applicants a letter to facilitate a lease award within the next couple of weeks, he said. According to the CLTC officials, during the bill's February public hearing, no new leases have been issued since 2018, and there are about 8,000 people waiting in line for Land Trust leases. In other news, a 12-member delegation led by Governor Lou Leon Guerrero and Democratic Party of Guam Chairman Tony Babauta is in Chicago this week for the Democratic National Convention scheduled for August 19 to the 22nd at the United Center. Leon Guerrero said ahead of her departure Sunday she was very excited, and there's been a great energy and resurgence within the party since President Joseph Biden announced on July 21st that he would not seek re-election and later endorsed Vice President Kamala Harris for the presidency. Babauta said there is a lot of enthusiasm and excitement, adding that there's a real strong atmosphere, he said, of people wanting to move the country forward. Harris is expected to make her acceptance speech at the close of the convention on Thursday. Babauta said they expect her to talk about the successes of the Biden-Harris administration, especially about growing the middle class. For more of these stories, go to GuamPDN.com and follow us on social media.